Welcome, guys, to our first team call of the new year, and we've got some exciting stuff to talk about. So, first off, how are you guys loving Transform 20? Raise your hands if you love it. Yeah, Sean's insane. I'm looking at Carolina's face. Sean's insane, but that's the point. But Lino, thank God he wasn't yelling at us today. Today, he wasn't yelling at us, and I was happy about that. It was kind of like a break. He was being nice. Now, these coach test groups are really awesome. You know, the way that Beachbody designed this now so that we have access to the trainers, starting with how we did 80-day obsession last year to, you know, the Lift 4 group, and when we did Miss de Mass, and now with Transform 20, it gives us a lot of great marketing tools to be able to connect new coaches with these trainers, and they have more engagement on their journey to be able to, you know, take their business off the ground as well, because they're just giving us so much more. But now we have a new coach test group coming out for the next program, which is coming out around Summit. Now, the thing about this program, the pilot test group for Jericho's new program, Morning Meltdown 100, and we all know we love Jericho. Like, Jericho is Woman Crush Wednesday, like every week. If you did Core de Force, you know that she's a badass. She's a badass mom. She's incredible. So she has this new program. This pilot test group, it's not like the current coach test group that we're in now, where you're a coach, so you have access to be in the test group with the trainer. This is the test group that they pull marketing information from, before pictures and measurements, giving you a chance to be, you know, included in the infomercials and all of that. It's your before and after pictures that Beachbody is going to use to start marketing this. I was in the Core de Force test group. Wendy and Gabby were in the Shift Shop test group, and it's an experience like no other, because this coach test group, yes, they're amazing. What we're doing right now with Shanti, what we did with Autumn, but being in the actual pilot testing group for Beachbody takes your commitment to a whole other level. And if you're serious about your business, if you're just serious about your health and wanting that real accountability, this is your chance to get in it. Now, it used to be that corporate randomly picked coaches in the network based on their social media presence and how they did in the business to be in these pilot test groups. And now they're opening it up to everybody. They started to do that with Transform 20 with the Highest Success Club producers in the network, and now they're doing it again with Morning Meltdown. So they're smart about it because they're tying it to Team Cup. Who is registered for the Team Cup yet? Raise your hands.
I have a group forming. I'm missing one person, and then we'll get registered.
Yeah, we got it. If you're not in a group, don't worry. We'll match you. We'll put teams together. Mm-hmm. But if you don't know what the Team Cup is, it's this really fun opportunity to get together in a group of 5 and then compete together for the most Success Club points against other teams in the network. And not only do you have that extra accountability with your group of 5, but you know, you're also like getting a chance to really explode on your business and learn from each other, do better, and get really cool prizes, which we'll talk about the prizes later. But being in a Team Cup is going to give you that accountability and that platform to do better. And Beachbody is going to select the people to be in the Morning Meltdown pilot test group based on how you're doing in the month of February if you are registered for Team Cup. So if you're registered for Team Cup and you're one of the highest Success Club earners, you have a chance to be in this test group. But let's talk about how they're breaking it down. They're going to pick people from 3 categories of coaches. So if you're a coach that signed up from June of last year till now, and you're one of the 20 top Success Club earners in that category, you're going to be in the test group. So if you're a new coach from June till now, and you're in the top 20 Success Club earners in that group, you have your chance in the test group.
To the end of February.
To the end of February, yeah. Group number 2. If you are a diamond, paid diamond and below, and you are one of the 30 top Success Club earners in the network, you're in the group. So that's 50 spots so far. The rest of the spots are going to category 3. If you're a paid star diamond coach and above, you have those rest of the 70 spots in the pilot test group if you are those top Success Club earners. So if you guys really think about it, you guys are in this test group with Shanti right now, and it's giving people a chance to see you pushing your own limits. It's like yesterday when we were doing faster, right? And Sean's like, if you get into a cadence, it's not about being in the cadence, it's about breaking it and going faster, right? And that's what happens with us in our business. Sometimes we get into a cadence, like we do things the same way every day and we just keep going there, and there's no growth because we're not pushing ourselves. We're just staying at the same rhythm, and because it's always worked for me, I'm just always going to do it that way. Well, this Team Cup and this promotion to be in the pilot test group gives you that opportunity to go faster. So if you guys are kicking butt in your Transform 20 test groups, then that's giving this whole audience of people that are watching you a chance to watch you and then ask you. So pretty much right now, we all invited to the first round of Transform 20, right? So now we have to be gearing up to inviting to the second round for Transform 20. I'm already talking about a February group. And you guys should be too, because those conversations that you guys are having, we close them up in February. We keep inviting with Transform 20, showing our own results with Transform 20. And you know, it's what people love is really the action that you're showing up every day despite the odds. And that's something that you should be sharing on social media. Like I love Gabby's story right now with her mom and her recovery and how great she's doing. And, you know, with Elena working out next to her and how these two sisters have come together to really push forward for their family. That's touching. People want to hear about that. And right now I'm already at Success Club 20 because I'm pregnant and people want to see the pregnant girl working out every day. So, you know, we have such a great opportunity to connect with our audience about what we're really going through. So think about this as you go into February. You're going to form those team cups with your team. Think about those new coaches that came in. Think about those coaches that you brought into your Transform 20 group that are excited, that have maybe lost like 2 pounds and are eating healthy for the first time in their life. They'll be such a great addition to your team cup because it's such a great way to foster them and help cultivate their skills in February and have people join them. So this program is awesome. Use this to leverage it in the team cup with the coaches that you bring into your group, and go all in, guys, to be part of this pilot test group. Do you guys have any questions so far about how people are selected? Now, is this something that you guys want? I mean, I love Jericho, and it's set to music. She's got a DJ. Have you guys seen the trailer for this program? Yeah, it looks amazing.
We should post it as well in the group. Well, actually, we should post it on our team pages, and then I can post the qualifications as well so that they have it in writing.
Yeah. And Gabby, do you want to talk about the prizes that they'll get? So besides like trying to earn this spot in the pilot test group, we have some pretty cool prizes that you and your team can earn.
I feel like there's a ton of prizes, first of all. So there's a couple of them. There's the two. So before, Beachbody used to give coaches prizes for hitting like the first milestone as a new coach, like, you know, hitting Success Club the first month of as a coach working the business, or let's say they signed up in January and they started working the business in February, that accounted as their first month as well. And then they would give them something, the second, well, actually it would be the call with Carl was the first prize, right?
Yeah.
And then the second month was whatever they were giving, you know, that month. And then the third month, which actually still happens, right? They get a free summit ticket. But now, you know, we have a big network. So what they want to do is that they also want to make sure that not only, you know, new coaches are getting something, but that everyone is getting something. And so what they're doing is that they're kind of consolidating, but they're doing it on a yearly basis. So there's 5 rewards in 2019 that you can get as a coach. And you don't have to be a new coach in order to participate in these prizes. So this is outside of the Team Cup. I'm going to go into like what prizes you get on Team Cup, which is more prizes. I mean, Beachbody is all about like giving and giving and giving, right? And it's simply for us doing what we love, which is helping people. So the first month, as a coach, you get a Team Beachbody tank or t-shirt if you're a dude, or maybe you're a girl that likes t-shirts, right? This, yeah, seriously. Then the third month, you get a Beachbody Opoly game. That actually, I think we got that in 2015 or 16, right? One of those years. Yeah. So they brought it back. So in the third month of this year, so in January, if you hit Success Club this month, you're gonna get a Coach t-shirt, which is pretty cool color. Then on the third month, so in March, you would get the Beachbody Opoly game. And then in June, you're gonna get a branded backpack. Then in September, you're going to get a branded sweatshirt. It's pretty cool. I want that sweatshirt. It's nice. And then in December, you're going to get a branded roller bag, a maleta. I mean, these are cool prices. I'm going to post them as well. And this is something that, you know, not only is your business going to grow for helping people consecutively, right? Consistently on a monthly basis, throughout the entire year, right? You're going to not only grow your business, but you're going to impact more lives. You're going to help more lives and more families, and then you're going to earn more income, but then they're also giving you prizes. So it's like a win-win-win type of situation. So those are the 2019 Success Club prizes. And then I hope I didn't erase the other, maybe I did erase the Team Cup prizes because I had them. No, maybe I have them. Hang on one second. All right, here we go. So, and I definitely want this. So the tier 1, so again, like Audrey said, you have to be in a group of 5, right? So there could only be 2 lifetime diamond coaches, and then in a group, and then everyone else can be either a coach or Emerald coach, whatever. And then the other thing is that there could only be 1 lifetime star diamond. So for example, if Audrey and I wanted to team up, we can't. It has to be just 1 star diamond, and then there could be a diamond, and then, you know, whatever. So it can't be 3 diamond coaches either. So those are the rules. And then, so the tier 1 category is, those are individual prizes, all right? So if you earn Success Club 5 individually, let's say, you know, all 5 members get it, or maybe all, or just 4, or whatever. We're aiming for everyone, obviously, to hit it, but this is an individual reward. You get a Portion Fix cutting board. And Portion Fix is actually rolling out. It's a new program rolling out. And so I don't know that you can see it, but no, you can't see it. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post the picture. I want that cutting board, and I'm gonna get it. Did you see it? It looks really nice. So tier 2, that's a team reward. The first one was an individual reward. The tier 2 team reward is a Transform 20 thermal shirt. Again, cool. All 5 team members must qualify for Success Club. So if everyone gets Success Club 5, right there, automatically you qualify for tier 1 and tier 2 prizes, right? And not only that, but you're qualifying for that third prize for the month of March, obviously, but that's what you want to do. You want to continue to build momentum. Tier 3 is a team reward as well. And it's a Team Beachbody pop-up shade tent. So if you go to the beach and, you know, you want to use that at the beach. So how to earn it, all 5 team members must qualify for Success Club 10. So there you go. So if everybody helps 5 people, now you've qualified for 3 prizes for all 3 tiers. For the cutting board, for the thermal shirt, and then for the Beachbody pop-up shade tent. And then there's a top country team reward. So basically UK, Canada, US. And so that is a comfy Team Beachbody windbreaker. And how to earn that. All 5 team members must qualify for Success Club 5 and be one of the top 5 team point earners. So in UK, USA, and Canada. And then you have the Team Cup Champion Reward, which is the top team. And that one is a VIP trip to Beachbody headquarters in Los Angeles. All right. And all 5 team members must qualify for Success Club 5 and be the top team cup point earners. That's obviously the qualification. And then your names will be engraved in the famous Team Beachbody Cup. So those are all the prizes. I mean, that's a ton of rewards already. And not only that, guys, one of the biggest rewards that you're actually working towards with all of this is getting invited off the list to come to the 2020 Success Club trip, which is in the Hard Rock Punta Cana. Many of you guys have already been there. I know the Rosas went. I know Carolina was there. Obviously, Audrey and myself and our families. And so it's an amazing resort. We had gone way before the trip was there, and we loved that resort. And, you know, going back fully paid, it was like, I mean, bonus, right? And it's a great time where you get to, you know, bond not only with your teammates, but obviously bond with other Beachbody coaches, and the, you know, just the environment and the energy is contagious, is so much different than, you know, just going to a resort by yourself and I mean, you have a great time, but it's different, right? It's a whole different type of energy. And so you're working towards that as you are, you know, working your business, growing your income, getting rewards, helping people, changing lives, and then you still get to reward your family and yourself with a prize. So with a amazing trip. So those, I think that's a lot of rewards for 2019 alone.
They are, and I just want to go back to the point about that because that workout yesterday really stuck with me. When
Audrey, I can't hear you. You're low. I don't know if it's just me though.
I don't have. How about now?
Talk.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
It's low, right?
Am I low? I don't know what to do. I can't find my headphones.
Sigue.
But I can't, like, you guys can't hear me out. Oh, it's better? Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday's workout really stuck to me, you know, about pushing beyond your limits. And I don't want you, like, I'm looking at the faces here, and I know some of you have been coaches for a while, and it's typical to get stuck in a rut and to feel like this is my level of comfort and this is how I always do in the business, and it's okay. It's not okay when you have personal goals and you want to be the best version of yourself. So, you know, Team Cup rolls it around and all these incentives are always rolling around. And some of us can kind of sit there and see it pass by and think that's for other people. But we really have to work on breaking our own limitations and the things that we tell ourselves and our comfort level in the business. I want to share a story with you guys. Gabby knows all about it. You know, it's not, I know that you guys think of like, oh, I have to be one of the top 20 or one of the top 30. I don't know how I'm going to make that happen. I don't know if I'm going to get in, or I don't think my team's going to be one of these top 5 teams. Well, if you decide that it's not going to be, because that just means that you're staying comfortable in your business and you're not actually pushing, like seeing this as a realistic thing that you can do to not only get these cool incentives, but this is for you guys. This is going to change your life. So something that I have been dealing with for the last almost 2 years is that, and this is personal, I've never shared it for legal reasons, but like I said, Gabby knows about it. I had a babysitter that would come to the house every day to take care of my kids after Adrian was born. Adrian's 6 years old. And she was a mom also. So she would drop her son off at school, come to my house, and then she would have to pick up her son. So she would do 8 hours a day here in the house. And she was like family. All of my kids' hand-me-downs, I would give to her for her kids. It's like I would go away on these Beachbody trips, and we would pay her the week because it wasn't her fault that we were on vacation. You know, so we saw her like family. In 2017, in the beginning of the year, she got into a car accident and she couldn't come to work anymore. And you know, my husband and I were thinking of letting her go anyway because the kids were now both in school full time. But we felt bad because we were like, well, she's a mom. You know, she could do some light housekeeping, maybe do the laundry, and then like have food for the boys when they'd come home from school. So, you know, 3 months passed by while she couldn't work. And Alex and I decided that, you know, we would just do it on our own. And when she told us that she was ready to come back, Alex and I told her, we really appreciate all the time you spent with us, but we're actually okay with, the boys are in school. We're doing everything on our own. Well, fast forward, she says she completely understood and was grateful for the time that she spent for us. Fast forward a couple of months later, I get served with papers from the Department of Labor, because if you have anybody that comes to your house, it doesn't matter if it's a house, New York State looks at you like a corporation where you have to punch in and out for lunch breaks. I didn't know this. And no matter what lawyer you had, just the fact that we didn't have that record keeping, like that solid proof that she only worked 8 hours a day and she was basically alone in the house all day, that didn't matter, because New York State law clearly says that you have to keep accurate records of the time they came in and out for lunch, and the time that they left, and their wages for that time. So just on that, she wanted to settle at like $70,000, knowing full well that if we went to court, and a judge told me that, you go to court, you will lose, just because you didn't have this. It's a $5,000 fine for every year that you don't keep record alone. So lots of praying and lots of desperation, we settled at $27,000, which we've been paying $3,000 a month. That's higher than my mortgage payment. And do you guys know how I'm able to afford this? This business. Because if it wasn't for this business, I don't know what I would have done. Things like this happen in life. And like, even look at Gabby, this business was able to give her the opportunity to be there with her mom when she needed her the most. So it's not just about, oh, this cool prize, I'm going to get a tent, I'm going to get this Monopoly game. We're changing lives. Beachbody is doing everything they can to give you incentives. But then what this does in your real life, if you take this seriously, has a big influence on the quality of your life. So you can't just sit here and think Team Cup, whatever, maybe I'll help 5 people, No, you're going to go in and you're going to give it your all, just like you are every day with Shanti in Transform 20. He's not yelling at us for no reason. He wants us to dig deep into another level of ourselves that's able to do things that we never thought possible. So do the same thing with your business, because you never know when something's going to happen and this business is all that you have. You just don't know. And that's my rant.
Wendy said, dang, that's just wrong. Look up. I'll tell you later. My sister's all in the business now. So today, I had to record a video for Carlos, like a brief video. And I'm just going to add to that. Audrey's right. It's not just about the prizes, but who doesn't like free prizes, right? And some of us like it's the little things, right? We say it's the little things and we mean it, because when I see something cool, I'm like, ooh, I really want that. So, but I'm also going to share, and I actually I haven't posted this. We just kept it to Jorge and myself here. And when I told Carlos like 2 weeks ago, he's like, are you crazy? And I've yet to post about it. But he made me record a video today. But anyway, this business, same thing, has, we've seen the stories time and time again, where, all these top coaches, and there's so many that we know, that we admire, that we follow, that, we're inspired by. And then we look at them and we say, but like Audrey said, but that's them. We can never do that. I can never accomplish all the success that these people have accomplished. And the reason we can is because we've already, like Audrey said, told ourselves that we're not going to accomplish it. By doubting your potential and your abilities, you're already, telling your brain that you're not going to get up early to do the work, that you're not going to invite the people, that you're not going to hit Success Club, right? That you're not going to run with the business, because you've already doubt it yourself. So then you've already stopped the actions from actually happening. And one of the things that we were able to accomplish because of this business was to pay off my student loan, which was $50,000. And it's a big chunk. And and it was my own, like Jorge didn't have any student loans because he paid his way before. I came into this marriage with debt. Thank God for him, right? And so being able to come into this business to give me the opportunity not only to get out of that debt, but also, like Audrey said, to be home. It's not even about the amount of money that you can make. Yes, money makes life more comfortable, but really it's about the freedom that it's provided for me and my family during this time frame, during this season. Freedom just doesn't have a price. It doesn't have a ticket, price next to it. It is just freedom. And it's really unexplainable. And it feels good to be able to, get up and don't have to answer to anyone and just be able to, there's weeks, guys, that I am up so super early and go to sleep super late. And it's every day I'm out of the house at an appointment with my mom every single day. And I'm still able to work my business while she's getting her physical therapy, while she's getting, her speech, her occupational therapy. And I feel blessed for that. As exhausting as it is for her and it is for me, I'm still blessed that I'm able to do it from wherever. As long as I have Wi-Fi, the minute I get there, I'm like, what's your Wi-Fi code? You know what I mean? Because I'm able to do that and I'm able to be present, but I'm still doing my stuff, So it's really about, setting your mind to do it. And I'm going to show you something that I did. And, you're more than welcome to do it. It was not my idea. It was actually Carl Deichler who actually challenged us on the National Wake Up Call. So if you haven't heard that one, it was the first National Wake Up Call of the year. I suggest that you do. And I suggest that you actually make it a non-negotiable in your business, because there's always, every single week, there are nuggets that are being dropped by coaches that are, or our leaders, right? Our CEO of things that are working if we just use them. You don't have to use everything. You just have to gravitate to the things that connect to you, the things that that identify who you are, and run with that. But one of the things he said was for us to, print the new business activity tracker, who many of you guys have already seen it, right? You guys have tested it, print it out, and then take it to Kinko's, to FedEx or whatever, and print it out. And that's exactly what I did. I did that for the 52 weeks of the year, and that's going to keep me accountable. This is my stuff, and what I did was I took it to the next level. Yeah, no. So it's basically a 2-pager. So basically it's the business activity tracker, the way, our 4 vital behaviors. And then there's a page where it tells you the people I've contacted this week. It was only 1 page, and I'm like, I'm going to contact more than that. So I actually printed 2, and then in between each of my business activity tracker, there's 2 pages that I'm already filling out, right? So this is what it looks like. So it's the business activity tracker and then 2 empty pages, so that is who I'm contacting. And now I have my follow-up list right here with me. And guess what? This is what I'm bringing with me to all the therapy sessions. While my mom is getting her work done, I'm getting mine too. So there's no excuses when you have, a necessity in your life and you see, the potential of the business and you want something. So stop telling yourself, I can't, be the top team because for whatever limiting beliefs, because you can. You really can.
And Gabby and I are actually going to streamline some more tools, sneak peeks, and coach trainings for you to put the new coaches that you're recruiting in, and including a revamped coach welcome letter just to make the whole onboarding process a lot easier for you guys and your teams. So that way you can really duplicate yourselves, because we know in this business, the residual income is really about growing your teams and helping your coaches become successful. All right, so we're going to post on our team pages the team cups who's still looking for a member, and let's get registered and let's make this happen. And if you can, register your team in Spanish to help Carlos out with the Latino market, showing power in our numbers. Gabby, you want to say anything else?
No, I think I went off too on a rant.
Well, we good. We ready. We ready to go, right?
Yeah. It's just really, guys, you know, one of the, I remember, I'll just end it with this. I remember, like, I don't remember, maybe in 2015 or 2016, I've been telling myself for years, I'm not a morning person. I'm just not a morning person. So clearly I'm not going to wake up early, right? Because I've already told myself I'm not a morning person. And so the only time that I would wake up early was when I had to go into work, right? You have to, because you got to get up and get ready. You got to pay your bills. So you have to do it no matter what. And so, you know, I would wake up at 6 every morning. Not a problem. And so, you know, when I became my own business owner, I would wake up whenever. And I would still get my work done. But I remember, you know, maybe it was in 2015. I can't remember at what point, I would wake up and Audrey had already posted her video, her workout video. And, you know, and I've always, you know, been accountable to her. Like we always check in on each other, you know, and when she sees, you know, she could see my Success Club points. When she sees that I'm still not a Success Club, she'll reach out and she's like, what's going on? Because she knows that, you know, by the 10th, I'm already at Success Club 10 at least, right? So anyway, so I'd be like, I just can't wait. How do you do it, right? How do you wake up early? And she's like, you know that successful people wake up early. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but I just can't do it, you know? And so just really working on personal development and really just working on, you know, knowing that it's your willpower, right? It's the fact that it's not that I want to do it. I'm sure she'd rather stay in bed, especially now that she's pregnant, tired all the time, right? But I'm sure she wants to stay in bed just like I want to stay in bed. But, you know, I'm creating, just like working out, we're creating the habit of working of pressing play 20 minutes right now. You know, before it was more than that with 80-day obsession, etc. But it's the same thing. You are flexing that muscle. The more you work it, the more you're going to get good at. And so for me at this point is if I don't wake up early, then there's certain things that I'm not going to get done because then my day gets crazy, period. You know, and then I'm trying to cram it in, you know, at the end of the night. And then guess what's happening? I don't get it done at the end of the night because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm falling asleep. And then it doesn't get done. And I'm like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And then the list gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you never accomplish it. And so, you know, so basically what I started doing at the beginning of the year is, if you haven't read it, guys, The Miracle Morning, it really just walks you through what to do in the morning. And it's very simple, very simple. And so if you haven't read it, I, you know, encourage you to do it. And it's something that I've been doing. And trust me, it's a battle every day until that muscle becomes, you know, flexed. Like, it's a struggle. Like every day, my alarm, let me tell you something, my alarm goes off and I get up for my mom because I have to help her get up in the morning to use the bathroom like this. And then I go back to bed because typically it's around 5:30 that I wake up. And sometimes depending on, I time her, like it's like every 6 hours. So like if she goes to sleep super early, I have to be up at like 4. And so for her, I'll get up because I know I need to be up for her. Right? Why can I be up for myself? And then I go back, I'm now like, I broke my sleep. So if I have to wake up at 5:30 or 6, now I'm just like struggling. But guess what? In that, like when I wake up and I'm just tired and I want to stay in bed, I remember why I'm doing it. And then I get up. I'm not going to tell you, the first 5 minutes are the toughest because I want to stay in bed. It's cold out and my bed is warm and I'd rather be in bed. But it's, you know, even if I'm in bed for 5 minutes arguing with myself, the fact that I'm already up and I just push myself out of bed, And then I start my miracle morning. And so, you know, it's different things for different people. I can share what my, or maybe we can do a call, Audrey, on what our, you know, morning routines are. And then we can help some of you guys. But just do it, guys. You know, even a lot of you guys I know say that you don't invite because you don't have time. Just get up, you know, even if it's, you know, 30 minutes earlier, and then go to sleep 30 minutes, or 30 minutes earlier and then 30 minutes during your lunch break. It's really doable. And I think that that's the problem, that a lot of the coaches that you look up to, that you admire, are doing the work. And that's the separation between us and them. They are putting in the work. It's that simple. It's, a lot of these people tell you, we're, you know, I'm not special. There's nothing special about me. The only difference is that I am getting up, or not, and it might not be super early for you. Maybe you got up at 7 right now. Maybe early means 6:30, you know, 6 o'clock, whatever it is. The idea is that just do the work. And that's really the difference. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. And we have an opportunity to do great things now. We still have January if you haven't secured support. You know, like I said, Transfer 20 is an amazing program. Let's get the February group going. We have so many great things that they're giving us, so let's make this happen, guys, okay?
No, one last thing. I almost forgot. We have our ladies' night. So we have our Luminous Ladies' Night celebration on February 9th, which is a Saturday, from 6 p.m. To 10 or 11 or 12. You know what? How about I let Carolina break it down, since she is hosting. She's probably going to kill me because I'm putting her on the spot. But Carolina is actually hosting it at her place. I think that it's going to be a really great experience. And so we should all get our tickets. It's going to be $20, and that's going to cover basically the food, the drinks, etc. for all of us. It's going to be catered, but Carol can tell us more.
Party! Do y'all hear me? So we're just gonna party and celebrate, right? So we're gonna celebrate last year because we didn't have a Christmas party, right? And I think that we all need to be celebrated, especially Audrey and Gabby. And that's it. We're gonna dance. We're gonna eat. We're gonna have a selfie wall. We could do a bunch of stuff. It's just gonna be fun. So no Transform 20 anywhere. Just us chilling, dancing, eating, taking pictures, acting a fool, and just that's it. So let's come and celebrate.
Thank you so much for doing this for us. We really
You're
appreciate
so welcome. My pleasure. And we're gonna have healthy food also, but also chocolate and Nutella for Prego.
I don't think the baby likes Nutella much.
Yes, I like him already.
Really? You haven't craved that?
I have, and then when I try, my stomach hurts.
Oh, no. He's like, Joe Mando aquí. I love it. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, so make sure, guys, February 9th, right? February 9th. Carol, so send it to Carol, to her PayPal. It's iamcarolinalopez@gmail.com. We'll post the email as well. So we'll kind of just have a lot of info to post for you guys, but hope that to see you there to celebrate.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Have a great night.